From humble beginnings in northern Alberta and through hard work, determination, and their commitment to their people, three young Métis men, Herb Belcourt, Georges Brosseau, and Orville Belcourt, became role models for success in their communities. Dr. Herb Belcourt left home at the age of 15 to work in the logging camps around Edson, Alberta. Before young Herb set out, his father offered some simple and very sound advice.
He kept telling me when I left home to save my money and work for myself. Because if you don't, you'll carry a lunch bucket for the rest of your life. And I never forgot that.
From 1965 to 1980, Belcourt Construction became one of the largest power line construction companies in Alberta. Herb was president of Canada from 1971, became CEO in 1986 through to the company's dissolution. He has received numerous honors and awards for both his business prowess and his generous philanthropic activities. Born and raised in St. Paul, Alberta's first Métis settlement, Georges Brosseau, QC, received his primary education in the small Alberta town. Accepted into the Faculty of Law at the University of Alberta, Georges pursued his studies and was accepted into the Alberta Bar in 1955. He was awarded the Queen's Counsel designation in 1972. He is now the senior partner of the Edmonton law firm Brosseau and Associates. He has a strong interest in and passion for education, and has served as a trustee and chairman of the Edmonton Separate School Board. He has been active and successful in property development in Edmonton, Cold Lake, and Fort McMurray. His skill as a developer contributed greatly to the creation and success of Canada Housing. Orville Belcourt has dedicated his life to the betterment of his people. Encouraged by his brother to get involved, he joined the Métis Association of Alberta as the communications director.
I can recall my own childhood and the type of housing that we were subjected to. Although, fortunately, we were able to find a little better places than most Native people. So that is what inspired me to take that issue and deal with it.
In the mid-1970s, he began work with Alberta Social Services as a child welfare social worker, while serving on the board of Canada Housing. In 1986, he became president of Canada. Orville is a strong advocate of social change based on his own life experiences. In 1971, Georges, Herb, and Orville participated in the founding of Canada Housing Corporation with the intent to provide affordable housing for Aboriginal people. Over 150 homes became available for rent to Métis people in Calgary and Edmonton, and a critical need was fulfilled. The concept has been so successful, it's been duplicated in numerous communities across Canada.
You have to have a home when you can build from and operate from. And if you don't have a home, then you're not going to be able to succeed in many other ways. I mean, the place to study should be in your home. The family should be in your home. And if you don't have a home, you're going to have some challenges.
In 2001, Canada Housing Corporation liquidated its housing portfolio.
There we are. We borrowed $3 million 37 years ago, 38 years ago. And we created it. When we liquidated the company, we put in $12 million into the fund for the Belcourt Brosseau Metis Awards. And we're not looking back.
These funds were paid over to the Edmonton Community Foundation into an endowment fund. From this endowed fund, the Belcourt Brosseau Métis Awards supports the education and skills training of Métis youth and mature students who reside in Alberta, who want to pursue education and skills training, and demonstrate financial need.
what we would do is establish our own foundation for an awards program for our people and make it broader so that it would cover not only post-secondary education but skills development for trades.
The three men, through Canada Housing, made the largest, most effective investment in the growth and development of the Métis people this country has ever seen. Since 2002, the awards program has granted over $3 million and supported over 400 Métis students in a broad spectrum of educational undertakings. With a 95% completion rate of students funded, the Belcourt-Brosseau Métis Awards is meeting the Alberta Labour Force Challenge head-on. The awards do provide funding, but perhaps more importantly, they break down barriers, create opportunity, and build pride in the Métis culture.
Believe in yourself, be proud of your heritage, go out and, prove yourself and show them you're just as good as anybody else, and you are.
Awards are granted at the discretion of the awards panel, based on a holistic assessment of a student's financial need, commitment, community involvement, maturity, and likelihood of employment. The Belcourt-Brosseau Métis Awards have, in a very short time, become the leading private provider to Métis students in Alberta. Dr. Belcourt, Mr. Georges Brosseau QC, and Mr. Orville Belcourt, in partnership with the Edmonton Community Foundation, have established a legacy that will live on forever in the hearts and communities of the Métis people and through the generations of Métis students yet to come.
On behalf of past, present, and future recipients, thank you for the ability for us to be able to explore the possibilities of our dreams. When all other funding sources turned their back to me, the Belcourt-Brosseau Métis Awards was there. So for that, I thank them very much.